If anyone still doubted how closely Jun-Ho and YoonA have grown in the past months, what happened in Seoul this week has completely changed everything. The atmosphere in the Korean entertainment world shifted instantly the moment fans realized that the two stars, whose irresistible chemistry has become the talk of the industry since their drama brought them to the spotlight as a duo, were spotted shopping together at one of the most popular stores in the heart of Seoul. It wasn't a scripted moment. It wasn't a staged appearance. And it definitely wasn't an event. It was just the two of them, casual, warm, relaxed, and incredibly comfortable in a way that made fans freeze, gasp, and replay the scene in their minds 1,000 times. Today, dear viewers, we dive straight into that moment that has once again fueled emotions, excitement, and endless speculation. It all started with a single photo posted innocently by a fan who had no intention of starting a nationwide buzz. The fan simply walked into the trendy store located in Seoul's busy Gangnam district, known for attracting celebrities because of its exclusivity and high-end yet youthful aesthetic. The place was busy, filled with shoppers, and no one expected the next few seconds would feel like a scene from a romance drama suddenly coming to life. In the middle of the aisle, wearing a simple cap and a comfortable jacket, stood Lee Jun-Ho, quietly scanning through items. But as the fan looked closer, something else caught their attention. Someone beside him. Someone with long hair, tucked behind one ear. Someone who moved with calm confidence and elegance. That someone was YoonA, smiling gently as she picked up an item to show him. And in that exact moment, everything changed. The fan, frozen and in disbelief, took a quick photo, thinking it might simply be a cute moment of colleagues hanging out. But the moment the picture hit social media, it was over. The sparks ignited, faster than wildfire. Suddenly, everyone wanted to know what Jun-Ho and YoonA were doing there. Together, dressed down in casual clothes, looking cozy, looking natural, and most importantly, looking happy. Viewers, this wasn't a red carpet moment. This wasn't a press conference or an endorsement collaboration. This was a personal outing. Something so normal yet so intimate that it left fans unable to calm down. Inside the store, eyewitnesses claimed the atmosphere around them didn't feel like two big stars trying to hide or avoid attention. Instead, it felt like two people enjoying each other's company. According to whispers from those who were present, YoonA seemed to be the more playful one that day, occasionally making Jun-Ho laugh with something she said. Others mentioned that Jun-Ho seemed very attentive, always turning toward her whenever she lifted something to ask for his opinion. Some even said he reached for something on a high shelf for her with a gentle smile. The kind of smile people only reserve for someone they truly feel comfortable with. What made the moment even sweeter was the way they moved around the store. They didn't walk separately. They didn't stay far apart. They strolled side by side, sometimes leaning toward each other to whisper something quietly. Fans who watched from a distance said that they seemed like they were in their own world, completely unaware of the growing crowd of shocked onlookers who couldn't believe what they were seeing. The store employees, used to seeing celebrities, described the pair as polite, soft-spoken, and very considerate. They didn't demand special attention. They didn't try to hide behind masks or sunglasses. They looked and behaved like two people who trusted each other enough to enjoy a moment outside without fear. The moment they reached the checkout counter, the excitement rose even higher. Someone captured a brief clip of Jun-Ho gently nudging YoonA toward the left side of the counter as though guiding her or making space for her to place her items. It was subtle, but fans noticed. Of course, they noticed. Every tiny gesture between the two is magnified by millions of eyes waiting for any sign, any hint, that perhaps what they see on screen isn't just acting, that perhaps what they feel when they watch them might be reflected in reality, too. Back online, the reaction was overwhelming. The video circulated within minutes, instantly becoming one of the hottest topics across various platforms. Comments flooded in, some filled with excitement, others filled with disbelief, but all carrying the Same message. This wasn't something anyone expected to witness on an ordinary day in Seoul. Fans analyzed every frame, every step, every glance. They studied the items the two held. They compared the color of their outfits. They even zoomed in on the way Jun-Ho's hand lightly brushed past Jun-Ho's. As they both reached for something, many people wondered, what were they buying? Were they shopping for themselves, a gift for someone, or something they plan to enjoy together later? The possibilities triggered endless conversations. Some fans theorized that perhaps they were preparing for an upcoming project. Others believed it might have been something far more personal. After all, if two global stars wanted to meet in private, they could easily choose a more discreet location. But they chose this store. They chose to shop together. They chose to be seen together. And that's the part that fans simply cannot ignore. Industry insiders, when asked, had varying opinions. Some shrugged it off as a friendly outing between co-stars who have become close after months of working side by side. But others, especially those who have witnessed celebrity behavior for years, gave a very different perspective. They said it is rare, very rare, for top-tier stars like Jun-Ho and YoonA to run errands together unless there is a deep bond. Most celebrities avoid such public outings altogether, especially in crowded areas like Gangnam. If they must meet, they usually choose private cafes, studio buildings, or agency-arranged locations. But going shopping together, that's a level of comfort that goes beyond simple friendship. It shows trust, it shows familiarity, and perhaps, it shows affection. Viewers, you already know how strong their connection appears every time they stand next to each other at events. You've seen the stolen glances, the shy smiles, the laughs that always seem a little too genuine, too sweet, too natural. You've seen Jun-Ho look at YoonA the way a man looks at someone he deeply respects and admires. And you've seen YoonA respond with warmth, joy, and a kind of glow that fans can spot from miles away. The shopping moment in Seoul added yet another layer to this unfolding narrative, one that fans have been following with anticipation. Hours after the sighting, Korean media attempted to reach both agencies for comments. As expected, both stayed quiet, neither confirming nor denying the nature of the outing. This silence only intensified the conversation, because agencies usually respond quickly to dismiss baseless rumors. But this time, they didn't, and that silence was loud. It made fans wonder whether the agencies finally understood that denying or explaining only makes things more suspicious. Or perhaps they knew that there was nothing wrong with two adults spending time together. Or perhaps, just perhaps, there was nothing to deny. What was even more interesting was the reaction from fans across the world. Many celebrated the moment, flooding social media with messages cheering them on. They described the scenes as real-life drama, a soft romantic film, and the sweetest, unexpected moment of the year. Viewers from different countries expressed how happy they were to see both of them smiling so naturally. They said the moment felt pure, genuine, and refreshingly human, especially in an industry where stars often hide everything behind curtains of professionalism. One fan even wrote, "You can fake chemistry for a role. You can fake smiles on stage, but you cannot fake the way you relax around someone. You cannot fake that comfort." And that comment, shared thousands of times, reflected exactly how people felt. Because what Jun-Ho and YoonA displayed in that Seoul store wasn't acting. It wasn't rehearsed. It was effortless. And that's what made it unforgettable. Ever since their pairing lit up screens, viewers have been drawn to their compatibility. Each appearance sparks new conversations. Each interaction strengthens the belief that there is something beautifully unique between them. Whether they eventually choose to reveal something more or continue to nurture their bond privately, the moment from the Seoul store has solidified one thing. Whatever they share is real, meaningful, and undeniably special. As the day came to an end and the online buzz continued non-stop, a new wave of appreciation washed over fans. They realized how rare it is to witness a moment like this. Simple, warm, and unfiltered. A moment where two stars Forget about the flashing cameras and simply live, a moment that reminds fans why they support them, why they root for them, and why they continue to hope that maybe someday the two will share a truth they have kept close to their hearts. Dear viewers, thank you for always supporting, watching, and engaging with stories like this. Your excitement, love, and passion are what keep moments like these alive. Whether Jun-Ho and YoonA intended to send a message or not, their presence together in that Seoul store has become a memory that fans will cherish for a long time. And as always, we will keep watching, waiting, and celebrating every step of their journey, whatever direction it takes.